now, young people from state schools across the capital are being given the chance to become the next generation of city workers today. An event taking place at Guildhall offers more than 100 paid internships with some of the Square Mile's most prestigious businesses. And our reporter Fumi Olatoye is there for us this morning. Fumi.
Thank you, Raya. The scheme is called the City Business Traineeship, and it was started by the City of London Corporation and is in conjunction with the Brokerage City Link, and it aims to get young people into different jobs within the city. And how they do this is by entering different internships, which will be right across different types of companies, around 25 of them across the City of London. And it all started back in 2000, and since then they've had over 1,400 young people into different companies, and some of them have actually gone on to stay on longer with those such companies. And gladly I have with me some of the people who are behind this particular traineeship. Thank you so much for joining me, Mark Boleat and Bridget Gardiner. If I start with you, Mark, you're from the City of London Corporation. Just tell us a little bit more as to why you started this traineeship.
Well, the City of London's had a major programme of work for many years to help young people, particularly those from less advantaged backgrounds, to get into work. This is one scheme of many. We think it's really important. There are huge job opportunities in London for people with all sorts of skills. There's a lot of very talented people, and this sort of scheme helps the talented people get into the right jobs.
And would you say there is a deficit with certain types of individuals within the City of London?
Well, we want all sorts of people working in the City of London. We've got every possible range of jobs with different skills, different professions. We need lawyers, we need IT experts, we need public affairs people. People with any skill can find something in the City of London, and if they do it well, they can progress to better jobs in the same organisation. And because there's so much going on in London, moving to another organisation is pretty easy.
And this scheme has been going on for many years now, so just give us an idea as to the feedback that's been given back to you since it started.
We have been running the scheme for many years, and we continue running it because it is incredibly successful. We run a lot of schemes. If they don't work, we stop running them. This one has worked. We get great feedback. The day itself today is going to be a really, really exciting day, not just for the people who are going to take advantage of the scheme and people who have taken advantage of it, but for us as well. We really enjoy the feedback. We learn a lot about what works and what doesn't.
Okay, thank you. And Bridget, if I just come to you. So tell us a little bit about the recruitment side of it. How do they go from kind of wanting to be on this scheme to actually being on it?
Yeah, so we visit schools in the city fringe boroughs, of which there are 7, during the course of the autumn and spring, and we promote the programme and then invite the young people to apply for the programme. They're in year 13, and the vast majority of them are planning to go to university. They're very bright students. They have to have a minimum of GCSE B at English and Maths, and are all pretty well predicted to get A's and B's at A-level and go to really good universities. They register, they come and visit us, we put them through their paces on many an occasion, both in groups and one-to-one, and by the time we offer them interviews at the city corporates providing the internships, they're usually good to go.
And what kind of companies are involved in this internship?
As Mark just said, law companies, accountancy, many insurance companies. Last year, I think it was 41 of the 103 placements were actually with insurance companies, and of course the banks as well. And then tech digital is beginning to come into the frame, very important, marketing, those kind of areas as well. So companies like Marsh, the Bank of England, UBS, I could name many companies, and there are at least 25 taking part this year, but they are all in the Square Mile.
And finally, where are you hoping this scheme will take these individuals, as well as where will this scheme be seen maybe in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, well, it's not just a hope, it's an actuality, because our research shows that over 50% of the students are indeed working in professional financial services to this day. And as the scheme goes back 15 years, some of them are now operating at a very senior level within the corporates. It's a huge success.
Great, thank you very much for joining me this morning. Thank you. So there you have it, 2 of the people who are behind this amazing scheme for young people to get into hopefully what they hope will be many long-lasting city careers. So today is the pre-internship event, so they'll be having a little bit more of an idea as to what they can expect in their internship this summer.
Interesting stuff. Amy reporting for us in the city this morning.